Hello guys, welcome to this brand new video, and today I'm going to explain you how to use Roblox Studio. Okay, so as you can see at the moment, Roblox Studio is in front of me. This is the beginning page. When you download Roblox Studio, what you can do in the link below in the description. Then you have to log in on your Roblox account, and the first thing you see after that is just this page. This is the page where you start, always when you start Roblox Studio. And as you can see, this is a new account, so it looks the same probably as your screen. We are not gonna work in that because that's standard, that's useless. So we are going to make a new game. As you can see here, there are a lot of presets you can use, like a base plate, classic base plate, terrain. There are also some mini games like some presets you can use, and then you can change everything in it. And we are gonna make, let's say, just a flat terrain, just because there's not that much in it and we need to do everything by ourselves. So as you can see, I made now or chose a theme we are gonna use. As you can see, it's already animated, this grass, so that's really nice. That looks really good. And yeah, you see some tabs right here. First things first, you have here the Explorer. The Explorer is like where all the files of the games are. And then you have here Workspace. The Workspace is simply visuals, like the things you see. So let's make a part, just a small block. We are gonna make a block. What you can do then is click here on the plus, like this. Then you have a list of things you can add. So for a block or kind of block, we are gonna add a part. That's also the name of it. And as you can see, now here is a part. I can select it by clicking on it. I can just move it with move like this. I can scale it, just make it bigger or smaller or more wide, a bit less big. You can just make a wall of it like this, or you can duplicate it. You can do this with clicking, right click on this, click duplicate. You can also just do Control D, and then you can also duplicate it. That's much faster, but for this tutorial we are just gonna go on with the simple things. Like you see, I can turn it around with this tool, as I just did. Then now we have a nice wall. Click on play right here on the top. Then it's loading, and as you can see, there's our wall. Then we're gonna just walk to it. Now it's just like nothing, but as you can see, you can also make just a house with this. At this moment we didn't anchor it. That means like it can fall down, as you see. We can change that by anchoring it. So we click on stop right there, and then if you click the part, then you can see here anchor. It's literally the symbol of anchor. So if you click on that right now, we can only push this one, and that one will still stand straight. So let's test that. To get closer to this, instead of constantly walking from the spawn point, we are gonna click on the arrow here and then play here instead of play. Then it's loading, and as you can see, we're just spawning in front of it. So we can walk still through this, and then it's falling down, but this just static and can't move anymore without using a script. We will come up to that later, what that is and what you can do with it. Now we have a wall that we can't push anymore, so you can just make a room of it, or I don't know what you like. Okay, so I can imagine that you don't want a gray wall. How to fix that? That's really easy. You can change the color right here. Like we are gonna make a blue wall like this, or what's a nice color? Let's make a bit more brick color. That's really nice, but now it still looks like just a red wall kind of. And yeah, there's no structure in it. Roblox is giving you free kind of structures that you can use. Materials is that called. And if you add that, then it will look like something else. Like I will show you. Here is the material manager. As you can see, there are lots of materials. I'll make this a bit bigger, that you can use, like wood planks, wood itself, snow. You can just see here the preview of it. But we are gonna use brick for now because we want to make a wall. So the only thing we need to do is just add that like this, and then you have a brick wall, as you can see. So that's really nice. Okay, so we are gonna move on in this list. As you can see here, there is a list with players. If you're gonna click on play here, there will change something in that folder. Like you see now something in it. That's me, just the player itself. The things that are in there, like a backpack, I will come up to that later, what you can put in it. You have starter gear. That's literally just the tools that you will get when you just play the game. Just click play, and then you directly get that. Player GUI, there's nothing else in it than the standard things, like the chat. Like if I'm typing, then this is a UI, that's a GUI, and yeah, chat GUI. Free cam is also something. Then you have to push the shift and P button, and then you can just fly around. That's just for like making nice pictures like this, ooh, in the grass, or I don't know. That's the free cam from the UI top. That's just the GUI that are in the player, so you can also make GUIs that are not in the player, or I will explain that later in another tutorial because that's not for the standard basics. And some standard scripts, the things that will help you to like chat, the coding, I can show you for a second. These are just the basic things from Roblox itself, so you don't have to change anything in this. You can't also really change anything in this because when you are playing right now, let me like add a part or something. Here, I added a part right here. That will go away directly when I click on stop on the top, so that will not change anything. So pay attention to the fact that if you're editing and you want to test things, that you click on stop, because if you're changing things, it's not gonna save while you're playing, so remember that. Okay, so there are some other scripts. We're not gonna watch them all. It's just for the basic things like the Roblox sounds are just the steps you can hear right now. So that's it. Then we have the lightning tab. The lightning tab is simply just the sky. As you can see, there's a sun, and you can change here some small things like the clock time, like now it's getting dark, now it's just light. Then you have atmosphere. You can change like the clouds and how far you can see. As you can see right now, I'm not seeing anything, so that's a bit too much, but perhaps a bit less seeing is not that bad. Perhaps a bit less like this can make it more look like the map is not ending. Yeah, that's nice. The offset, you can change that like it's not that close to the person itself, but we are not gonna do that. Okay, so we have it like that right now. The color, you can also change that. It will not affect that much, but you can like change the color if you want a sandstorm kind of, then you can use more yellow, or I don't know. Okay, so sky, this is the skybox. That's literally the skybox that we are using right now. That's standard from Roblox, and you can change that. I'm gonna show you right now how to do that. First, you have to click on toolbox right here, and then as you can see, you have some standard things or people uploaded to Roblox that they made for you, so you can use it. So here is a realistic sky, so I want to use that in my game. I'm just gonna click it, and then as you can see, it changed the whole skybox. Then we can delete the old one, and then we just have a new sky. It looks different. That is making the map looking different and perhaps nicer. Okay, so then we are moving on to sunrise. The intensity of it, like how bright it is or how big the light is. So yeah, that's it. We are just gonna put it a bit higher. Spread also a bit higher like that. Material surface, I should not change anything of this, but it's just like if you want to change the texture of a standard material, then you can do that right here. I should not do it. I should just let it like this, and if you're more experienced, perhaps you can make your own textures that are more detailed and then add them, but for now I should just like it like that. Okay, so replicate it first. There's not really something I can explain about it right now. That's for things later on when I'm gonna introduce you scripting and other stuff. Replicated storage is the same. We are not gonna move on to that right now. That will be in the next tutorial or some tutorials later. Serve script service. This is the place where you are gonna put your scripts. Like if you want to make a script, then you're just gonna go to here. And as you can see, now there's a script that's printing hello world. Okay, so there's now a script in that. And if you're gonna click play here now, then there will be in the output a text hello world. So how can you see the output? That's really easy. You're just gonna go to view, and as you can see, there's here a subject output, and as you can see, that one script printed hello world like that. This is really useful for scripting. I'm not gonna go into that much right now, but like if you want to test things if it works, or I don't know, then you can just use that. That's for later on when I'm gonna explain how to script. It's funny that it just reacts on what you want it to do. So server storage, that are simply things where you have to, that are just things that where you can put a wall kind of, or just like I don't want this to use this right now or later on in the game, so I'm just putting it in server storage. Then it's gone, but it's not completely gone because I can just put it back and then it's still on the same place. It's still existing, but it's not visible and it's not doing anything in the game. Okay, so then you have started UI. That's really interesting. Like if you want a score of something, or like you want to display the people how many kills they made, then you can do that with this. You're just gonna make a screen GUI right here, and then click on the plus again, and then if you want to just type something in the screen like welcome to my game, or then you're just gonna add a text label like this, and then you can just display like welcome to my game. It's a bit small right now, so we're gonna make it a bit bigger. Just click on this and then like that. And then we are gonna scroll down right here. I want it in bold. Yeah, and I think I like it more if there is no background. So what we are gonna do first, I will show you now how you can change the color. It's not that okay, so it's not that hard. Just go to background color tree and then click on here. Then you have like this thing, and then you can just change the color. I guess you already understand this a bit, kind of how this works. It's just moving your mouse to the color you want. You can change how bright it is or not, and we are just gonna do it like this. Okay, so and then now we are gonna change it that there's no background. It's really easy. You're just gonna do the background transparency to 1 like this, and then there is no background anymore. So we change that and that's gone. That's what we did. So now we have a text in the screen, and then when we click play, there is constantly a text in the screen. That's really nice. Okay, so now we did that. We have a GUI in our game. That's really nice. Okay, so we have this welcome to my game. We just say welcome to everyone. I see that I made a type mistake again, so we're gonna change that. Let's do it like that. Okay, so now we are going to a part where we are gonna add tools to the game, things you can use. Like I see a light right here. Let's put that in the game. Just this flashlight tool. Then it's gonna ask this. Here they are asking if you want to put it directly in the starter pack. And we are gonna do it like that. So we are gonna click OK, put the tool in the starter pack. And then as you can see, there's something changed now right here. The folder has something in it, and that is a flashlight. So if we are gonna click on play here right now, then it's gonna show you on the bottom a toolbar where the flashlight is in, and you can use that. This is also already made for you, so that's really nice. It's really easy to just add simple tools that other people already made. So like this. Now I have a flashlight, and if you click, then it's going on. If you click again, it's going off, like you can see right now. And if I'm moving, and if I click 1 again, then it's gone. So that is the standard tools. Also, what I want you to show you is just when you go to players now and do your own player name, then you see in backpack there is now the flashlight. That's what I meant with I will show you later. At the moment we added the tool, and that's now in the backpack of the player. So if I should delete this, then it's gone here. But of course, when I'm respawning it, we are getting it back. I will show you that like now. It's back, and that's just because it is in the starter pack. If you put a tool in the starter pack, then it directly goes in the backpack of a player when it spawns. Of course, you can delete it with a script or just with your own hands, but then still when you respawn, it will be back in your toolbar again. So if you want it that there's just one flashlight that you can just grab from the ground, then the only thing you need to do is just put it in the workspace. Then we're gonna look where flashlight is. In this point, it is in the middle of the place. So we're gonna do it like there. Okay, and it is in the ground as I see right now. So we are gonna do it like that. Then it's laying on the ground. So if we're gonna click on play here right now, as you can see, we have nothing in the toolbar. And when you're gonna walk against this flashlight, then Roblox will pick it automatically from the ground. So if you can see like that, and then you can just use it. But when I'm dead right now, like I'm respawning, then you're respawning, and then it's gone. Now I can also don't get it from the ground anymore because it's not existing anymore. So that's that. Then we have starter player. That's not really necessary for right now. That's more for the scripting, as you can see already. That are just scripts that are in your character standardly, and that the character or the player is gonna use to like give you automatically things, or just if you want to sprint that it is working. But that's for later and not for right now, because first we are gonna explain just the basics of making a game, and we are not gonna do the hard things with scripting. Okay, so we want to make a team. If you want to make a team, you're going to this tab, teams. Well, it's really logic in my opinion, but you're gonna click on the plus, and then you're gonna make a team, because it's not there right now. Yeah, there it is. We're gonna make a team, and now we have a team. When we click on play, there is a team that is called team. You can see that on the right side here. We are in the team called team. So we have this right here, and then if you want to change the team name, we're just gonna change the name right here. So you click on the team, and then you're gonna change the team name right here. So we are gonna call it right now red. Let's call it just red, and just give it the color, team color, really red. That's our team right now. So if we're gonna click on play, we change the team color and the team name. As you can see, I'm now in team red and that's the team color. Okay, so we want two teams. We want team blue and team red. So we're gonna make a new one. We are just gonna use Ctrl D to copy this team. And then we are gonna change the color of the team to blue. And we're gonna change the name of the team also to blue. So now we have two teams. And as you can see, when I click play here, there are two teams right now. Yes, as you can see, blue and red. And I'm at the moment in team red. Okay guys, so what we just made is the end of the video. It is not really a game right now. It's just simple, two walls with a texture and a flashlight and some text. It's not that much, but in the next tutorial we're gonna make more game or just focus on one specific point. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video and learned something from this. Hopefully I helped your problem or just the struggle to start with building a game, because it's really easy, everyone can learn it. It's just a fact that you need to do it. Just start it and search online. There's so much to find about it. So hopefully I helped you with this, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.